Ho! Good morning, sun seekers. Where's that sun we had last night? Wasn't that a gorgeous evening? And it just as quickly as it arrived, it disappeared. Thunder showers in the area this morning. And we're going to see if we can keep the lights on for 2 hours. Thunder showers moving through the area. No watchers or warnings right now, but thunderstorms to start the day, and it is so good to be with you, Facebook. Oh, we got it all fixed up after a crazy day yesterday. Oh, isn't technology great? Oh, it's so reliable. Use a computer, they said. Computers, they'll never let you down. Are you sure about that, Tim? Hey, it's good to have you along this morning on this Hump Day Wednesday. Welcome to the Beach Bunker. We've got ourselves a new Tim Hortons as of today. Well, they renovated the old Tim Hortons, but it threw open the doors at 5 a.m. this morning. And if you haven't had a chance to check out the pictures that I took earlier this morning as I got my morning black coffee, make sure you check them out on Facebook. We'll share them with you a little bit later on this morning, as we are excited about any and all new stores, renovated stores in our area. Of course, we love to shop. Most of us, including yours truly, doesn't have a whole lot of cash to be going around and shopping at every single store every single day, but we like to look. And you know what? Tim Horton is actually at the store now. I'll explain. That's coming up. Also, down the road in Winnipeg, they're a little concerned about mosquitoes. Not sure if you saw the report, but one online news item read, "We've never seen anything quite like this before." And it caught my attention because it means it's unprecedented. And apparently it's the mosquito wave that's coming. And that's in Winnipeg. I haven't heard much about our town right now as far as mosquitoes go, but it makes sense. We had a lot of water, continues to rain, got a lot of water, and we've got the 6 mosquito repellent clothing items you're going to want to have in your closet. And you probably have them already, but you're going to want to move them forward in the old rotation in the closet because there's some clothes that you wear that are going to attract the mosquitoes. We're going to talk about that. Also, a summer camp for kids that has them working at fast food restaurants. It's in the States. Doesn't cost a whole lot of money. Might give them a good work ethic. We'll explain coming up. Also, yesterday, we were talking about toys that AI made, and there were some pretty disturbing and funny and weird toys that AI had made with a digital artist, and today, actual toys. Today, we go back in time. Today, we open the old Mr. Dress-Up Tickle Trunk, Although we had costumes in there and not toys. But anyway, you get the point. The toy box gets open. We take a look at some retro toys. Also, the latest travel trend with Gen X. They're fed up. They're saying, hell with it. I don't need to wait for my wife or my husband or even my friends from work. I'm going on vacation. Pack my bags. I'm out of here. And they call this the adult happy meal for the summer of 2024. You know how every summer has a song? It's the song of the summer, the movie of the summer, and so on. Well, we'll tell you about the food of the summer. It's been crowned. It's something you're going to want to get your hands on. It's available everywhere, but it is a 3-food combination that is the food of summer for 2024. That's all coming up on the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. And thank you for being here for all of it. We're streaming from the Beach Bunker in the center of North America to listeners and viewers worldwide via YouTube, X, Facebook, finally, and TikTok as well. Good morning to our friends on TikTok. Good morning to our friends in chat. And, of course, the mothership is Twitch. So as of kind of like what happened yesterday when Facebook went down for us, you can easily migrate over to Twitch if you need to. That's why we're in multiple places at the same time. So let's take a look outside. No watches or warnings, but Environment Canada is saying we're going to have thunder showers throughout the day today and continuing still a little breezy, although I have to say the breeze died down last night and then the bugs came out, but it was nice to not have that wind. Thunder showers continuing tonight, but we'll have 2 days of sunshine, okay? Thursday and Friday, we'll have sunshine, temperatures in the 20s, and then rain. And I mean a lot of it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's like, let's enjoy tomorrow and Friday because we're not going to see the sun until the middle of maybe the end of next week. So there's a lot of cloud in the forecast for us. That's your look outside, and your weather and road update is brought to you by westmanshuttle.com. Your first class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. You can see on the radar there, that system that's bringing some thunder showers to us this morning, some rain showers as we venture on into our hump day. Got some pictures to share. This was from Audra earlier this morning. Some morning pictures from our area. Beautiful sunrise hitting the clouds, hitting the storm as it was coming in early this morning. Take a look at that. Thank you for sharing that with us. And that's another one. Beautiful shot. When I snuck over to Tim Hortons on 18th Street to snap pictures as they were open at 5 o'clock this morning, sun is coming up, hitting these clouds. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. And then we also got some scary pictures that were sent by Megan. Megan says, take a look at this. This is out in the southeast part of our town by the card lock. And so as soon as you lose the sun kind of poking through going, oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this. It's like, oh, now we got the big ugly clouds. This is over by the card lock on Richmond Avenue, Christie's Office Plus. That's where this was taken earlier this morning. As we were just getting ready to sign on and sign up with the Sunseekers. But then I thought somebody caught a rainbow. Somebody had caught a rainbow in there. No, maybe I was seeing things. That there was enough rain that, oh yeah, there it was Audra. She said that, okay, so I took the picture. Audra sent us the red glowing pictures and then says, yeah, then all of a sudden, a little bit of rain and then all of a sudden a rainbow and then a double rainbow. Look at this. This is the way you start the day. So even though there's some thunder boomers early this morning and some double rainbow, it tells me that my computer is working again. There is hope for us all. Now, we are getting reports this morning of 2 pots of gold. One on the south side of 18th Street at the very end. Now, listen, slow down. We've got traffic jams now on 18th Street. People are in fist fights, road rage, going for the old pot of gold at the Rainbow there. If I were you, I'd avoid the southern part of the city near 18th Street and and the 110 turnoff. We've got people that are searching in open fields for pots of gold. We need pots of gold. Dear Justin, as you continue to wreck things in Ottawa, can you just please give us a pot of gold? Maybe. Oh, here's another shot from Audra. Beautiful rainbow, beautiful rainbow. Here's our temperature map across North America this morning, so you can compare how we're doing. Oh, this is a bright one. This is a bright shot here from Audra. Oh, that is a bright shot of the rainbow. Looking at the rainbow. Sipping on my black Tim Hortons coffee. So that is a nice way to start the day, isn't it? Oh, Nick sent me something. He says he probably got some pictures of the doodle-doo-doo-doo. Where is Nick? Come on in, Nick. Oh, didn't come through. That's weird. My messenger is just bizarre. I sent you a thumbs up there, Nick. So send me what you're going to send again. Okay, let's see who we've got in chat to welcome aboard. We like to welcome our chatters who are in early this morning and who have come to see us. Have come to see us on this early Hump Day Wednesday morning to start the show. I know things are busy. You can catch an audio version of the show in podcast form at tylerglenshow.com. That's uploaded every day at 12 noon, and it's available on iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, basically wherever you get podcasts. Just type in Tyler Glen with one N, and you can get the audio version of this show. And again, it's available at noon Central Time. Although we will have a podcast delay on Friday because we're in Dauphin. It'll be later in the day. The podcast will move because we are going to be live on location at the Dauphin Tim Hortons. Smile Zone, Smile Cookie Celebration. Of course, they are the top restaurant in the country for Smile Cookie sales, sold more than anybody else, and they've got a hospital renovation that they're going to be doing the ribbon cutting on Friday, and we're excited to be up there, excited to be part of it. We're going to be visiting with all kinds of folks from the Dauphin community. Can't wait to get back up to Dauphin again and have some fun with the folks in Dauphin, and it's it's a somber week in Dauphin. It goes without saying. There is a horrible anniversary coming up on Saturday, and it is our hope to provide a few hugs, some coffee, and some cheeriness, and some good conversation. And I miss you, Dauphin. So I can't wait. I'm really excited about this. It's a beautiful drive through the park too. If there's dead air, if there's no stream on Friday, you know I hit a moose. I shouldn't really joke about that, but you can hit a moose in the park. It's you got to be careful there. That is bizarre, Nick. It says it's there, but I can't pull it up. That is a weird thing. That is a weird thing on Messenger. Bizarre. Well, Nick, did you post it on your own page? What I'll do is I'm going to go to your page, and I'll just find it. Oh, there it is. There we go. Nick's rainbow. Nick wants to show his rainbow. Oh, there we go. The calm before the storm, perhaps. Oh, it just took a while. God, Facebook messages are like the regular post office. I got to wait around. Although it's good there's no bills that come that way. Calm before the storm, perhaps, says Nick. Okay, let's get to our good mornings and see who we've got in chat. Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome aboard, and welcome to our early morning sunseekers, Tasha and Karen and Road Reverend this morning. It is so good to see you. Listening to that thunder rolling. Cindy is here. Everybody, so the early risers here on Twitch. Cindy's here on Twitch too. So Cheryl, good morning to you, Cheryl. Welcome. Nice to see you. Janine Fleury-Urbanovich is here on Facebook. It was so nice to see your name pop up in that little Facebook logo to know that things are working for us this morning on the old FB Meta platform. Thank you, Janine. Have a great day. Stay dry. Enjoy the sunshine the next 2 days because we got a rainy Dad's Day weekend coming. Derek is here. Happy Hump Day Sunseekers. Quentin Says, let's see if the power can stay on for the next 2 hours. So true. Megan is here on Facebook. Good morning, Megan. Karen says, got my flowers planted this morning, just in time for the rain. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Who's saying that? I want to know. John Fogerty? Have you ever seen the rain? Yeah, I did. I saw it today. Now it stopped. See, just as the show, because the sun seekers have that kind of power. The sun seekers demand the sun. We demand the sun. Cindy says the sun is shining where she's at this morning. Oh, be on the lookout for beautiful rainbows. Polar Bear is here this morning on Twitch. Good morning, Polar Bear. Show Lake camera, Nick says, out again. Geez, if it's not one, it's the other. It's been out for a little while. I don't know if we're going to get that one fixed in the near future or what's happening there exactly, but I digress. I'll make sure that chat is working this morning. There we go. Trev says, KDD4380 is here on Twitch. Good morning to you. Trev Webb says, little black sandflies are driving me nuts trying to build the deck yesterday. That's what happens when the wind goes by. The bugs all come out. Coming up on the show today, clothes you're going to want to have easy access to, because the clothes you wear can actually repel bugs and skeeters. And there's 6 items that you got to make sure you've got in your closet, and we're going to share that with you. Janine says, lots of rain where she is. Want to build an ark on Facebook? Debbie Kynock is here on Facebook. Good morning, Debbie Kynock. It's nice to see you. Ryan Marcus is here. Trev says, aren't you supposed to see unicorns with rainbows? No, pots of gold. Pots of gold. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch. Happy Soggy Hump Day. Beautiful rainbows. Loving the rainbows, says Debbie. Quentin says, sky is clear to the west as I'm sipping my coffee and looking out the front window. Skies are going to clear up, put on a happy face, says Zumba Bernice. Yes, and you're absolutely right. For 2 days, we get 2 days of sun, Thursday, Friday, then rain, and it's going to be a lot. We are going to have a lot of moisture until like the middle of next week. Molly is here. Good morning, Molly. And, Nick says it's clearing up quite nicely already. Oh, that's good. We could be in for more thunder showers later in the day. Ryan is here on Twitch. Good morning. Hope it clears up for Saturday, hosting an outdoor concert and always avoiding a yard sale, Kelsey, the Kelsey planned. Boy, it's been hard to get the yard sales off. You know, just hitting that perfect weekend. Last night, I took the dog for a walk. I couldn't believe it. The sun was out. The birds were singing. The wind had died down. I thought, what is going on? What is happening? And I'm just trying to soak it up. So I'm taking him out for a walk. And it was like a sidewalk equivalent of a traffic jam. Bikes are out. Kids are out on skateboards. Dogs are running all over the place. Everyone's like, wow, we have summer for 1 hour. We have sun and no wind, and it's actually not cold. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. And everyone's in a good mood. Big lineups at the Dairy Queens and the Twisters and the Tasties. Everyone trying to get ice cream. It's phenomenal. What a great night last night. Rain for Dad's Day, says Ryan. Yeah, it looks that way, pal. Yes, it looks like we'll have rain for Dad's Day. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Happy Hump Day. And let's get the show going with yesterday's good thing. What happened to you yesterday that was pretty awesome? We like to start with a little bit of positivity. So all you have to do is type in GT and then dash and let it rip. Tell us what you got going on that was good from yesterday. Yesterday's good thing. Okay, obviously my walk was a great thing, and it was nice to see everybody out enjoying themselves, and everybody was in a good mood, so it's pretty easy to pull on a good thing when that's going on. We had, and I think that's summer. I think we've wrapped it up. That's summer. Thanks for playing. Please tip your waiter and waitress on the way out, 40% if you've got. Yesterday's good thing could be big, it could be small. We would like to hear what yesterday's good thing was for you. So Tosh had the kids in track and field, and then she took them out for some burgers and fries. Any guess as to where? Looks like chicken burgers, maybe. How did they do, Tosh? Any gold medals? Any silver medals? Oh, there's some long jumping there. Oh, yeah, the weather was less than ideal. Oh, there's an action shot. $6 million woman. No, bionic woman. Be too young to. Oh, that was the big birthday party on the weekend. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for sharing. That's a good thing. Yesterday's good thing. What did you have happen yesterday? That was a good thing. Ryan says, GT, the sun was out. Enough said. Sun was out and the wind wasn't blowing me off my patio. Cindy says, we've had about 14 inches of rain since the beginning of May. I had read somewhere that we had twice the amount that we normally get for May. So we are good on the moisture. We are good. And I'm hoping that everything got planted as far as our farming friends go, because, as long as that stuff's in the ground, then the rain is going to be good. But if they didn't get it done, if some are still trying to get the seeding done, that's not good. We need to dry things out enough for them to just get finished up. I'm hoping they're all done by now. I would think that they're all done by now. Ryan says, we did Ryan's. Sorry. Thanks, Ryan. I'll give you a bell. Yesterday's good thing. Molly, bike ride. But the day got ruined after finding out our apartment complex sold and didn't tell anyone, and I have a year to figure things out. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Molly, but the good thing is that you're here with us, and a year is a long time, and it doesn't feel like it, though. It feels like, oh my God, I got to do this right away. I got to make some decisions. We got to figure things out and find things out. A year is a good amount of time. Take a deep breath. That bike ride is what you need. Fresh air. You need your sun seekers. Well, you're going to find an even better place. That's what I predict. We're going to send bazillion good vibes to you. You're going to find an even better place. And I'm hoping it's going to be as much money, maybe even cheaper, might even be a better location. Sometimes change, it isn't always for the better. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say that it is or promise you anything, but oftentimes it does. Oftentimes things that appear to be like bad changes or substantial changes or scary changes end up being, you know what, I'm kind of glad that happened. Keep us posted, Molly, on your adventures. And Road Reverend GT had a good walk in the cemetery yesterday afternoon. Well, that's very nice. That's great. Hey, as long as it's a good walk, and it's often nice to, if there's a friend or relative that you can have some words with, they're listening. I believe that they're right there, right alongside you. They're not there at the cemetery, mind you. Oh, they're everywhere. They walk with you. If that's, part of the game plan. As to why you were there, I'm not sure. A good walk is always good. Tosh says, first, second, third in place. We went for lunch after. We showed that. That's fantastic. Nice burgers. Very good. I was checking my phone to make sure that I didn't get any missed calls. Yes. Uncle Ty, come and celebrate with us, but apparently not. I'm joking. Ryan says, GT, son finished his final exam and now he's done school and ready for graduation. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. I've got a nephew that is going to be graduating in the coming days. He's the youngest in my family. My parents no longer will have kids in the school system. That's how old I am. And I can't believe it. Where did the time go? Way to go, Ryan. Nice. Quentin is trying to also support Molly here. Standard is 3 months, so as bad as it seems, a year is rare. And you know what? She'll do great. She'll do great. I am going to root for you. And again, we're going to keep tabs on that. Cindy says, GT, hubby went for a drive after supper, went to Rourketon, stopped at a friend's, had a beer with him on the way home. And is he home? I was waiting for that GT to be. So he stopped in for a beer on the way home. I haven't seen him. Can you put the word out? We're looking for Mr. Cindy. Mr. Cindy, it's time to come home now. It's time to come home. I don't think you did, Molly. We feel for you. That's all good. No, that's all good. Dang dong. GT, happy 7th birthday to my daughter today. Oh, what's her name? What is her name, dang dog? Oh, Quentin says he's going to keep his eyes open for you. Molly's a ways away, but you know what? Hey, Quentin is the man. He's got connections. He's got real estate connections all over the place. Hey, blessed mama of two, good morning. That's awesome. Road Reverend says, we tell you to come to Canada, but it's really a disaster. It really kind of is, Molly. You're in a good place. You're in a good place. Okay, Addie. Addie is her name. All right, Addie, this is for you, Addie. Happy birthday, Addie. Have a great 7th birthday. That is fantastic. I remember when I was 7. Yes, we used to play with rocks. We didn't have toys. It's just rocks and water. We didn't even have Coca-Cola. It hadn't been invented yet. Zumba Bernice GT got lots of compliments on my new highlighter pink scrubs. No hiding from work with those on. Oh, are you going to share a picture? Did you post it on your Facebook page? I bet you did. Let's go see if she put the pink scrubs on her Facebook page. No, she did not. No, she did not. But if you DM me a picture, we're going to show it. Your pink, we'll see. We'll see if you can hide in those pink scrubs. And thank you for sharing yesterday's good thing. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Hey, today is the last day for you to take advantage of the free barbecue rubs at Co-ops of Westman. How do you get them for free? They're the 3 flavors that we tested, including the very awesome coffee flavor. The 3 flavors are available for free if you take your propane tank to your local Co-ops of Westman gas bar, where you get your gasoline, your propane all filled up. You get that. You got to get it done anyway. You might as well get something for free. And these 3 barbecue rubs are available until the end of day today. June 12th is the cutoff with Co-ops of Westman and the free barbecue rub campaign. And you might want to pick up the other 2. There's 3 in total. And like I said, you got to get that propane tank filled anyway. Co-ops of Westman, Heritage Co-op, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View Co-op, Boundary, Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op too. No Money Miracle continues at Leon's Furniture Superstore. If you're finding that mattress is giving you just a tough morning, the neck is sore, back is sore, it's time for a new mattress. And you can save up to 50% off select clearance mattresses right now at Leon's with the No Money Miracle. Or maybe you're just tired of the couch sagging in the middle. You're going to watch the Oilers and Florida game tomorrow night, and you're like, no, I'm not sitting on that couch anymore. I need a new one. The No Money Miracle is on. Do not pay till 2026. Who knows if we're all even going to still be around in 2026? It doesn't matter. Go to Leon's at 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon for the No Money Miracle on for a limited time. And, of course, you always got time for Tim Hortons. New location. Well, it's a new store, same location, 18th Street. It is opened up and looking gorgeous, and I was in there earlier this morning, of course, to take some pictures. I think I was the first one to set eyes on the store as it officially opened. I mean, they were like wiping off the drywall dust off the tables right at opening time. It's showtime. It reminded me of like a big theatrical production. Showtime is coming. Let's get this all cleaned up and ready for showtime. It is beautiful. Open concept design. Look at all the seating in there. Some improved workflow. And look at that. There's nothing like new. It's even got that new smell. The new the new car smell? No, the new construction smell. That kind of smell of wood and vinyl and just of new, you know? Dang Dung says my retirement plan doesn't include being here in 2026. Well, I'm hoping you're here as a sun seeker. Look at me. Look at me. There's, 2 seconds before that shot was taken, my eyes were closed. But that's what Tim's caffeine can do for me. Bing, bong. Yeah, eyes open. Eyes open. Happy Campers, open for business. There's me and Tim. And this is a giant mural that is in the front of the restaurant, and you can actually see that from the street. Very well done. Nicely done. Good job, Tim's. You've always got time for Tim Hortons. There are 10 locations of Tim Hortons, of course, across southwestern Manitoba and southeastern Saskatchewan. To get your flatbread and your double-stuffed Oreo ice cap and all the flatbread pizza you can handle. Yes, in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Moosomin, Saskatchewan, of course, has got their Tim Hortons as well. And we've even got one over at the hospital. That's right. Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Okay, let's take a beach break, and we'll be back with more in just a bit. Today, we're going to Italy, I think. Italy will be our spot of the day. And yes, Sunseeker song is coming on. Here we go. So get ready to crank it up. Some Sunseeker over the hump music for you. Here we go. Here we go.
Got that rhythm in my feet. From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat with the sun shining bright. No clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on. It's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. Dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel.
Oh yeah, chasing dreams, loving that sunshine, even though we might not have it where you are. I hope you do. And if you don't have the sunshine, I hope it is on its way for you. Thanks for being here. Show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. This is a beautiful shot of Italy. Oh, look at the beach. Oh, she's a little busy at the beach today. I can smell the pepperoni from here. Pepperoni, lasagna. How do you live in a country like Italy where you've got like beautiful beaches like that, and then you got the food? You got the food. Keep your beach body. No beach body for this guy. No, well, it doesn't really matter. It's the way it is. It's can't say no to good food in Italy. God, I'd love to go there. That is Stintino, Italy. The La Pelosi webcam from Pelosa Beach, sorry. Not to be confused with Pelosi. Let's take a look at southern Manitoba. We got double digits to wake up to this morning at 13 degrees. It is going to be 24 for the high today, and we're going to have off and on rain showers. So even though we'll have some sunny breaks this morning, that's nice. Thunderstorms could move back in today, and we're going to have sun for Thursday and Friday. But then prepare for rain for Dad's Day weekend, okay? It is going to be a wet weekend, a wet week next week. I'm sorry. We always have sunshine in the beach bunker. We're always at the beach. I got a beach chair here for everybody. For the lurkers, for those who are in chat, we're all sun seekers. We got beach time all the time for you, even if it's going to be rainy. Your weather and road update is brought to you by voicemanusa.com, your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg. Whether it be for a doctor's appointment, maybe a little bit of shopping, maybe you just got to get out of Dodge, or you want to go have coffee with a friend in Winnipeg. Call westmanshuttle.com at 204-730-2333. Here is our temperature map this morning for our Hump Day Wednesday. Beautiful pictures of sunrises and rainbows. You know, when you've got the thunderstorms and the sun colliding, of course you're going to have rainbows and lots of rainbow shots in your social media feed today as we get things going. Speaking of, beach bodies and such, I found this morning and I thought it was worthy of mention because you're going to be hearing more and more about this as time goes on. We've talked about this a little bit. I've asked my doctor about it. I do qualify for it, for Wegovy, but it's so expensive, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. But to the west of us in Saskatchewan, Ozempic claims spike more than 3,000% in 5 years. I read a report yesterday that said 1 in 3 people in North America will be on the seglamitide by the end of the decade. 1 in 3 of us. Because so many of us have they call it an unhealthy relationship with food. I disagree. Our brains just say, I like the bacon. I want some more of the bacon. It does dampen the bacon switch. Now, it doesn't mean you can't eat bacon when you're on your Ozempic or Wegovy. It just means that the light doesn't shine so bright. You know what I'm saying? I read another article yesterday that said that the one of the side effects, because they're looking for the side effects now. I don't think they've had anybody on these drugs for more than a decade. And one of the side effects they're finding, this is a good side effect, mind you, as far as I'm concerned, is that it is so effective in dimming the light for those who have issues with food. Some might say food addiction. That they're testing it right now on alcoholics and and drug addicts, and it's working. So I guess, and I've said this from the beginning, I am addicted to cheese, and I'd read somewhere that cheese and heroin are cousins. Now, of course, cheese is a legal product, heroin is not, but the effect on the brain, I mean, you can keep your job and be addicted to cheese, heroin not so much. You're not going to be a social problem for your friends and coworkers on cheese. You will be for heroin. But what the point I'm trying to say is that, or trying to make, is that it affects the same part of the brain. It makes it go, oh yeah. Yeah, let's light this up. Give me a cheese pizza, babe. I am up for cheese pizza every day of the year. So, anyway, 3,000%. Now there's calls for the government to cover the drug. Now, your buddy Ty, again, I asked my doctor. He said, anytime you want to go on it, you let me know. So I've got the green light. What I don't have is $500 a month. I could get a GoFundMe page if anybody wants to see me skinny. No, that's not going to happen. I think I'm just going to wait, because I think that so many people are going to be on this that they're just going to start handing it out everywhere soon. And I mean, it's the whole reason I'm in Canada. I'm here for the free healthcare, man. I'm here for the free healthcare, man. There's so much other chaos and craziness going on in the country. The healthcare is pretty reasonable. The cost is pretty reasonable. Obesity Canada says drug plans discriminate between diabetes and obesity, both chronic diseases. There are calls for governments to start carrying this. Look at the Ozempic claims in Saskatchewan alone. And where do you think this little chart's going to go? Up from here. Up from here. So, yeah. The article goes on to say between 40 to 60% of all Saskatchewan claims for Ozempic are not for diabetes. Experts say this shows the drug is being used in many cases for off-label purposes, such as weight loss. However, Ozempic's brother or sister, Wegovy, which is exactly the same product, is actually approved for weight loss. But bring your wallet. $500 a month. Health policy analyst Stephen Lewis said the spike in off-label Ozempic prescriptions is proof that access to and coverage for obesity-fighting drugs has become an emerging issue for governments and insurance companies. They're going to have to address this. You're going to hear more and more about this as time goes on. And not only that, let me be the first to tell you, right now, you're going to have a skinny friend pop into your life, and you're going to go, whoa, what happened to you? Is everything okay? Yep. What are you doing? Well, little diet, little exercise, little poke in the tummy once a week. Oh, you're on Ozempic? No, Wegovy. Good for you. One guy in Winnipeg lost almost 100 pounds. Holy man. But he's not getting a Christmas card from his favorite pizza joint anymore. They took him off the Christmas card list. Oh, this is the guy right here, Hart Macklin. He runs a Facebook support group for Ozempic users in Winnipeg. He was a big guy, and he's saying that governments should start to cover this. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, expect more discussion on this, and I'm waiting for the price to come down. If you hear anything else on this, I would appreciate knowing. Ozempic, Wegovy, it is going to increase in popularity, and like I say, you're going to come across some skinny friends soon, and you'll remember where you heard it. This is going to take over. As I said, 1 in 3 of us are going to be on this by the end of the decade, and you know that this is the real deal when food manufacturers are a little bit worried about where business is going to go. How are we going to sell food when everybody's skinny? Well, come on. We still need the bacon, just not a whole package at one sitting like yours truly. Ryan is here saying war is about to start in the Mountain View School Division. Oh, God. Are we going down that road? It's in every school division. It is in every school division. Clint says, please explain what's the issue. Oh, my God. Ryan says, tensions are rising between everyone. Board members are stepping down. I really don't want to go down this road, but there are problems in nearly every school division right now, and this is a problem both in Canada and the United States, and this has to do with conflicting visions of where to take the education system. And some people believe that the education system should go one way, and then you've got some other people that believe the education system should go another way. And instead of working out our differences, some people are taking their ball and going home. Others are saying, fine, then I'm taking my ball and I'm going home too. And it's a very complicated, tense issue that has to deal with a whole bunch of very sensitive topics. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Lots of that we don't like to talk about on here because then it just goes into this big poop pool. Let's dive into the poop pool. Okay, no poop pool. What do you say? Yes, poop pool alarm, poop pool. No poop pool. Those school divisions have got to get stuff figured out. It happened in Brandon, too. There was we're talking the justice minister for Manitoba appeared at a school division meeting, and some people walked out. And it's just like, that's it. That's showing the kids how we solve problems. We walk out on each other. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. Quentin says, as long as EpiPens are more expensive than Ozempic, there's proof that our system is severely flawed. Well, they're going to make some huge money. They're already making huge money. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Carrie says, we're going to come across some homeless friends. No one can afford that $500 a month. No, well, some can. Hey, Jody's in Alberta. Good morning, Jody from Alberta. Yeah, $500 is a tall order. But you know what? I am just glad that there's help for people on the horizon. And I think that, like technology, we are going to have the initial shock of the iPhone 1 at $5,000. Everyone's like, I want an iPhone. I want an iPhone too. Oh, okay, 4,000. Oh, okay, 3,000. Oh, okay, it's come down. And I mean, we've talked about the initial launch of the VHS machine was somewhere around $4,500, $4,800. And I mean, back in the late 70s, early 80s, we're talking a lot of cash. And it came down, and I don't think you can get a VHS anymore. Anyway, the boys are talking politics now in chat, talking about the school board. Oh, yeah. It's a mess. You know what? And there's no solution. There is no solution. Can talk about it all you want. There's no solution. There's just fighting until they sit down and have a adult conversation and are open and honest with each other, which is impossible to do in 2024 with situations dealing with politics and religion. Remember way back when you were a kid and your grandpa said, no talks of politics and religion at the table. Well, we're here. We're here. You can't even have that conversation anymore. People get all pissed off and they get all red in the face and then they flip the table over and I'm out of here. I'm blah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Brian says there'll never be a solution. Well, because compromise is lost. There's no compromise. There's no communication and compromise anymore. It is like, this is what it is, and this is how it's going to be, and that's where we're going, and that's it. Okay, then. That's good, because, you don't want to set a good example for the kids or anything like that. Heaven forbid. Anyway, I'm too old to get into the debate. My kids are done school. My kids are out of the school system. Because, if you've got young kids in the school system, God bless you. Try to get involved as much as you can because they're your kids and they spend a considerable amount of time in school, as you well know. So there is no harm at all in making sure that you're involved in as much of that as possible. Okay, what do we got for you next? Speaking of the kids and making sure that they're learning what they're supposed to. I think that the internet needs to calm down on this subject here. Sending your 5-year-old to Chick-fil-A for summer camp. What's wrong with that? They need to learn how to take a guest order and to box chicken nuggets. Come on. Whatever happened to work ethic? Let's get it going. A Chick-fil-A in Louisiana advertised a summer camp this week targeted at kids aged 5 to 12 that's been getting some backlash on the internet. The original post, which circulated across social media, included the following activities for kids: learning dining room host and customer service skills, learn how to take a guest order, learn how to bag a guest order, tour the kitchen and box your own nuggets, make your own ice dream cone or cup, how to be a Chick-fil-A cow mascot. All this for the low, low price of $35. This is fantastic. This is, Blessed Mama says, is that a joke? What are you talking about? Get these kids to work. Get them out of the bubble. Get them out of the bubble wrap. Come on. Get them in there flipping some burgers. Come on now. If we don't do it, they're not going to learn. They need to learn to make change. If we don't teach them how to make change, we're going to be stuck with these people who can't provide change. And we've talked about this before. Sir, that'll be $15.25. Okay. Here's $20.25 for you. Thank you so much. Sir, I don't know what to. I don't can't can't compute. Do not compute. Do not compute. Overload. Of course, the internet's going crazy. People are like, "Oh, this is so stupid." Now the original text has been changed to $35 per child, includes kids' meal, t-shirt, name tag, and snacks. Spend some time with the Chick-fil-A Cow and Chick-fil-A team leaders. Get behind-the-scenes look of hospitality and service, and have fun getting a behind-the-scenes view. It's all in the marketing. It's all in the message. And you get to go home with some goodies. The post generated 1.4 thousand responses. So 1,400 responses. This is horrifying. You're getting parents to pay you for forced labor. Listen, this is a camp. This is better than the Shoppers Drug Mart in Toronto. Did you see that one? They were looking for volunteers to work. This did not last long. It hit the media and was gone. There was a Shoppers Drug Mart in Toronto that posted for volunteers. They needed some volunteers to help the elderly in the drugstore to get their stuff and help them shop. And like you mean customer service stuff? I mean volunteers. Blessed Mama 2 says, I don't think I'd be sending my 5-year-old, though. Well, of course, I'm being funny. I'm trying to be funny and provocative at the same time. I mean, child labor is no laughing matter. One of the comments was, someone found a loophole in child labor laws, the nerve to charge parents for their children to work. Well, I guess they aren't in Canada now, are they? Because some parents are so desperate for daycare, $35 is cheap. So what, they got to work? I'm desperate for care. My kids are working. I got to get to work. Take my kids. How many days can I put them in this? Trudeau's $10 daycare shit in the bed. Chick-fil-A to the rescue. Thank you, Chick-fil-A. Thank you. Oh, Chick-fil-A. No word yet on how many kids have signed up for the camp. Summer camp season is coming fast. I can't believe it. What have the kids got in school? Like 10 days to go? It's crazy. 10 days to go in the school year? Oh, boy. And if you're looking at a change of address, looking at buying a house, maybe you're looking at selling your property, taking advantage of a hot market, you're going to need a lawyer for that transaction, and that's why you're going to need our friend Andrea and the crew at Epp Law Office, where they're going to be able to help you with your legal needs regarding real estate transfers, corporate law, estate law, building lasting relationships one case at a time. Give them a call if you need some information. You've got some questions that need to be answered. They're friendly, they're helpful, and they're easy to find. They're over on 18th Street across from the RBC, 642 18th Street, Unit A. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show, helping out Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House every time you get your oil changed. And the food banks have had record participation. 1 in 5 Canadians right now are using a food bank. And, Murray's was doing this long before the demand was this high. Community involved. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. So if you're in need of an oil change, take it over to 1500 Richmond Avenue, and they'll take care of you. And speaking of doing great in the community, Kuiper's Family Bakery over at the Pink Estelle Golf Tournament. Curtis was there. Hopefully you had a chance to see some of those pictures. Curtis handed out some of those monster cookies. I bet you he was a popular guy on the golf course. Those cookies are popular. I mean, everything they sell is popular. The cinnamon buns, the sticky buns, the pastries filled with the cream. What are they called? Those are the cream horn, the horn pastry, something like that. It's called. I don't know. I don't name them. I just eat them. They're curled with the cream inside, and then they've got the sugar cookies dipped in the chocolate. Oh my God! Go and see Kuiper's Family Bakery for some delectable baked treats, from cookies to loaves, pizza buns to sausage rolls. You'll find them at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. Thank you, Kuiper's, for being a sponsor. Cindy says, I like giving change to see if they can do the math. Plus, they get a T-shirt so you don't have to buy them clothes. Yes. Lots of systems do the change for you, so you get used to that. Then when it's busy, they get frazzled easy. Not every customer is a nice one, which usually adds to the stress of making it hard to think. Very true. But also good training, because life can be stressful. Blessed mom of two, I don't know how you could work there and not weigh 500 pounds. It smells so good. Oh, at Kuiper's. Oh, yeah. Ozempic. Stab myself with a pen before I go to work. There you go. Keep it on the down low. So I got to show this to my kids next time they say, Dad, you know what? Do you always got to embarrass us seriously? Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell has a kid old enough to be in prom. And and look at Will Ferrell's kid's face. He's not impressed. Will Ferrell dressed as a medieval lord to embarrass him at prom. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's a 10,000 out of 10. Will Ferrell, if you're Will Ferrell's kid, the whole world has to be said, oh, you poor child. I mean, there's Dad, you're embarrassing me, and then there's showing up like this. I wish I had access to a costume like this. However, it does give our friend Quentin some time. His kids are still a few years away from prom. Quentin, you can start saving or shopping or a combination of both for the medieval lord costume to wear to the kids' prom. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to wear the Dumb and Dumber tuxedo. Those 70s tuxedos, they're awful. There's a better picture. Look at the kid. The kid is just like, do I even have to stand here? What kind of book is he holding here? Is this and the dad is just like, yes, I am Will, the medieval father. Oh, Quentin says, I haven't even begun embarrassing our kids. Oh, no, you have. They've told me. They secretly DM me. You know that, right? It's like, Dad did this again. I said, just relax. It's okay. Your dad means well. Oh no, it's begun. They just don't know it yet. Here he is playing DJ. Show up at my kids would completely disown me. I show up at the club. I start DJing. Hey, Libby. Hey, David. Woo. I got the tunes. Playing the tunes, although I wouldn't know how to do that. There has to be some skill involved. There has to be some amount of skill involved if you're playing the tunes. That is at a college. That's a college campus, and those college kids, they've got at least they've got a sense of humor and they understand who he is. The high school kids probably not so much. Yeah. And of course, Dad could always show up at grad, and with more cowbell. Yeah. Happy graduation, everybody. A little bit of music and some cowbell. Now, he was genius to kind of have this bit because you could do this bit anywhere. It's kind of right up there with the keyboard on Fridays, right? Although this is way easier to play than the keyboard. You could do it hammered. You could do it tired. You could do it, you're not really excited to be. It doesn't matter. Just shake it like a Polaroid picture and just whack the cowbell. Cowbell. Everyone loves more cowbell. Love Will Ferrell. OGSNL. Fantastic. Hey, we got to run. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. I have to roll. Hour 1 of the show is in the books. Hour 2 is on the way, and coming up in hour 2 of the show, the mosquito repellent clothing that you're going to want to know about. 6 items you got to make sure that you have got in your closet. Also, nostalgic toys we're going to take a look at. And Gen X is changing the way they travel. They said, hell with it. I don't need to go with anybody. Gen X is going to be the first generation to say, you know what? I'm just packing an overnight bag. I'm out the door. See you later. No husband, no wife, no kids. No brother, sister, coworkers, nothing. Gen X, the lonely travelers, but they're enjoying themselves. We'll talk about that coming up in hour 2 of the show. We have to say goodbye to our TikTok friends because we are moving over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Have a great day, TikTokers. We'll see you again for Thirsty Thursday tomorrow at 7. Thanks for being here. All right. And now we have to say farewell to our friends on Facebook, although I'm so glad that got working again. Thank you so much, Facebookers, for being patient with us. X, we'll see you tomorrow at 7. Thank you so much. We're moving the party to Twitch, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. YouTube, same thing. We're moving over to Twitch. Thank you for being here for hour 1. Hour 2 is about to start.